In our activity, an individual will be required to walk in a straight line while their eyes are closed. By removing sight, the individual will be required to rely on their other senses. This will hopefully be transferable to activities outside our isolated study. This test acts as our control in order to show how, without sight or tactile sense, the individual does not have enough information to follow the line. The individual had no references other than internal balance to guide her along the line, and as we can see, she not only wanders slightly off the line, but is also unable to stop when necessary. In this test, the individual used a light touch with her hand on the wall to gain an idea of her location. She used markers on the wall to determine when to stop. Using tactile sense and proprioception, she was able to stay mostly on the line and could tell when to stop. This activity relies solely on her tactile sense as she feels the line on the floor with her feet. This tactile sense is able to guide her, yet we can see that she goes slower and more cautiously, as well as strays off the line a little bit. This task represents the benefit of having many forms of information to utilize and integrate into locomotion. By having a light touch on the wall, as well as the tactile sense on the floor, she's able to stay on the marked line better than in any other trial. We, as a population, rely heavily on sight to tell us where we are and where we are going. This can be detrimental should an individual lose their eyesight, as they aren't used to having to rely on their other senses. This experiment gave us insight into how we can use our other senses to adapt to this specific task.